Hey Huskies, this is Griffin Sky with This Week in NIU Esports. Well, Huskies, this week wasn't the week we expected to have. Starting off with Overwatch going against Eastern Michigan, the fight was strong and brave, but sadly they fell 0-3.
But it is NIU's turn, and we do walk.
And they catch the Melga. Great sustain through that first Melga engage is key.
Yeah, I really like the way we played our turns there. That was good.
Coming off of a three-peat, the League of Legends varsity went head-to-head with the University of Buffalo, but sadly fell 0-2.
The damage over the wall. NIU has the... No, that's going to be smited a little too early. The ultimate going to be used on top of that. Now that's going to be turned around. Tut is going to stay alive. Now is going to fall. This is a 2-for-2. And nobody in favor of Alvin Cyber going to fall as well as Snark going to be able to grab a double kill. And now it should be NIU cleaning this one up, a triple kill and a quadra kill over towards the side of Snark as the Corky went off.
And on Saturday, the Huskies went head-to-head with Ball State, but the fight was lost against 0-2.
Has been able to get the minion line in towards the turrets. NIU, Alleyplane will take some damage. He'll be able to be killed off, but NIU will lose one of their their Nexus turrets for it. The Ragnarok's going to be used, but NIU going to be able to turn that one back around. That's going to be Wombat Baby also going to flash. He's going to fall. Now NIU finds two. They might find a four, or sorry, they found three. Might be able to find a fourth. That's going to be Pike grabbing the execute, but will it matter? No, NIU able to grab the ace, but they'll lose everybody but Otter in the execute.
We talked to Coach Bieber on Wednesday about what to expect in the coming weeks and moving forward.
Well, having won 3 matches in 2-0 series last week, we're learning not to get too comfortable. All the teams in our conference are very tough. We have a lot of respect for Buffalo. They're very good players, and we truthfully needed to respect them more. Right now, our focus is on macro and communications, so hopefully if we see them in playoffs, we'll be able to get them back. We're still reviewing tonight's match, but I think a lot of it is going to come down to that communication, that shot calling, who needs to go where. The problems that we have are good problems to have. We're playing with and against very, very strong teams, and we're keeping up. And I think it's only a matter of time until we start overtaking. So to my players, hang in there, guys. You guys are doing great. We're learning so much after every single match. Just the opportunity to play with and against these guys is awesome. It's a very rare thing to have this competitive setting to play in. So keep it up, keep learning, keep practicing. We're going to keep working hard. It's going to be awesome. Shout out to my girlfriend. Aww. To the chat, thank you guys for cheering us on. You guys are awesome. We see the hype in the chat. It's really, really encouraging to see. So keep that coming. Invite your friends to get in on it. It's awesome. Keep it coming. We love it.
Huskies, we know this week wasn't the week we wanted to see, but we regroup on Tuesday with Overwatch going against Miami University and Ball State on Thursday. League of Legends returns with Miami University on Wednesday and Saturday with the University of Toledo. Here's your reminder that all games will be streamed live on Twitch at 7 p.m. and 2 p.m. on twitch.tv/NIU_esports. That's this week at NIU Esports. I've been Griffin Sky, signing out, and go Huskies!
What is up, NIU? It is PK0, and I'm here with Quasimodo.
Hello, everyone.
We are back at it. I don't know, what is this, week 3?
3, yeah.
Week 3 of ESC. We're playing Miami, not the one in Florida. This is Miami, Ohio. But we're here at Busan. Looks like we're starting at downtown. So, looking forward to this. Had some good warm-ups, some good practice. I think morals are pretty high. Everyone's feeling good. Happy to be here. And it's a doubleheader week. So you all get games today and games Thursday.
Absolutely.
But we're about to go in, and we're going to see NIU popping out on the Uge. They're going to go over to left side to try and take this Mega right now. Kind of get set up, get to play with like the Mega health pack. Right now it's just poking. Oh, this Torb is probably going to be annoying to deal with just because he's semi-unkillable.
Yeah,
Hopefully NIU's able to find some moves here just because I know Miami's taking like point side, so theoretically they could possibly get a first cap here. Big purple onto our backline, but they're able to sustain. Oh, unfortunately flip-flop falls. And Gooby's still low, so he's going to fall too. Unfortunate first fight, but Miami hasn't even captured yet, so you know, not too much of a percent lead there. If they capped a little sooner, maybe. But this Hazard kind of low, playing very aggressive, able to force him out. Allegro's still sitting on this rail right now, maybe able to find someone. I like him hiding his hitbox there. Just no one can hit him. No headshots here. I like this. I think we called to go over through right side, kind of try to avoid some of this spam that they're likely sitting on. But I think Allegro is still lurking. They're able to find a pick onto the Kiri. I think they're trying to turn onto the Hazard too right now. Unfortunately, Hazard does trade out. Both teams are down their Kiri. They're trying to trade out the Lucio. They are able to find Hayes here too, which is unfortunate for us as NIU has no supports.
Oh, Gooby
Trying to
gets
find
slapped.
anything else. Unfortunately, no. Gooby might end up slightly staggered here. Hopefully he catches their wave though.
Catches the dash with the wall, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I did like that angle that Allegro held
Yeah.
while the team rotated right side.
Yeah, I think there Aussie needed to turn maybe a little bit sooner to help with the Hazard. Maybe it could have like helped to try and blow him up a bit sooner, especially because we had that opening pick on Kiri for the fight. I like this. We're going around right side again. Unfortunately, it's gonna catch Hayes, but they're not gonna be able to follow it up. So they're down Jorn, and I like the. Oh no, I thought Jorn ulted. Oh, okay. I'm just crazy. But hopefully Gooby's able to stay up here. Don't want to see him traded out too soon. Oh, and unfortunately they're gonna get the nano onto Hazard.
Finds the pick
and
on the Hayes. Things are not looking
Yeah.
great for Austin and Flip Flop here.
Yeah. They get another team wipe. NIU falls, but they might be able to come back in here for one last fight, and we're gonna have almost 4 ults online. Hopefully we're still able to get through for a touch. I want to see this overclock come online just to see if he can create some pressure. Unfortunately, this Hazard just kind of sitting on Allegro, not able to do too much. But I think the Blade, oh, Aussie was really close to Blade. Allegro gets a touch, but unfortunately, only there for a second. They still have the rush up, and NIU is going to fall on map 1. But there's still more Overwatch to be played.
Very true. Unfortunate that Allegro got pressured out there by Hazard, but he did hit some great shots on Hazard.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think it just needs to be a little bit more, maybe a little bit more front to back happening, some more pressure onto this Hazard. It'll definitely help with like, oh, okay, Hazard lost his armor now. Now he can't really slash in. He's gonna have to wait a second. So now we can go a little bit closer and get a little bit closer to their back line. Whoever we want to try and get a hit on.
He's definitely been able to walk for free.
Yeah,
so
and then I feel like he stayed in a bit too long.
Yeah.
Maybe just also not turning soon enough. But now we're here on Mecha Base. They have a lot of poke up with this Jorn Torb.
Maybe gets
I'm
walled
kind
off.
of maybe able to find the hazard. Both
Oh,
hazards are
great
down.
trade.
Yeah, it's a great trade. And Torb E is out. And I was able to find a pick onto the Lucio. Hopefully able to get the Jorn here. And I like this.
Loving the aggression.
Massive trade on the hazard. Hopefully, I don't want Allegro to get too aggro here, just so he doesn't fall, and we can keep up this poke. That's an early E from Torb that if they do try to hit him, they possibly can, and their hazard's already won. NIU has a lot of good pressure going. Unfortunately, Aussie falls. I want NIU to keep up this pressure, see if they can force another pick, maybe on this hazard. And they are able to find a pick onto the hazard. NIU's on the winning part of the trade, maybe able to find this Torb, and they are. And now they're keeping them out, turning back on the Jorn, and they are able to find a pick on the Jorn. I do like this. I do like this. And we got some ults online. Definitely here, we're probably going to see this overclock coming out, which will be big for us to get some more percentage out, just because they don't have anything. They don't have anything coming online, and we can definitely apply a lot of early pressure here.
Definitely want to push our advantage.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to see it come out pretty soon, and there it is. Already getting someone to one. They are able to find 2 picks. 3 NIU up 5v2, and they are able to find the kill onto the Torb, and now it's just clean up on hazard. And NIU walking out there with now at 52%, and that's just what we need. We need these early ults, these quick fights, just before they have a chance to do anything here. So like now they have rush, but luckily if we just rush first, maybe they respond with rush, and we're still just even in like the commitment, you know? Yep. Both rushes going out. Hopefully NIU... Okay, NIU up in the trade, though. Now they're even. Trying to look for more picks. We still have more ults. I honestly wouldn't be entirely mad if I saw more stuff come out here. But at this point, I think it's maybe just try to play for trading some more. Like, it would have probably had to come out sooner. Like, I like that pick onto the hazard here. And now, honestly, it's just live. Maybe they can... Maybe Austin can even build up Blade and just look for an early aggro Blade here before hazard even gets a chance to fully come back, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, NIU still having point progress here, kind of not knowing what to do. I like that Hayes still has this beat here too. Definitely gonna be a close fight. I like this Blade coming out. Just a bunch of ults getting popped. NIU up 1, able to find a pick onto the Jorn. Unfortunately, I think Hayes froze out for a second.
Having some technical difficulties. Very
unfortunate, but NIU I think still even. Unfortunately, just a little bit too much damage from that mishap, and they're gonna flip. But luckily for NIU, a lot of ults came out from them too, so now they're just going in with maybe one fight, you know, lost to this hazard ult if they even do. But things are looking pretty good. NIU just needs to take one good clean fight here, and they can look to take Mecha Base here. So just looking poke, I think waiting to get everyone back. I like this slowly, kind of like slowly inching out, walking forward. Hopefully they're able to find the Lucio here. And they're able to find the Lucio and the Jorn and the Kiri. NIU is up 4-2 right now. Unfortunately, both of NIU supports fell, but they're still up in this trade and up in health that they could probably just clean it up. And they are able to clean it up. Now Miami's going to have to try to come back in for contest, and it's just the Lucio right now. Hopefully there's Bell from they are able to find the Tracer. There's Bell from Kiri. Hopefully they're able to call that. They do. And now they're just looking for Torb. And NIU is able to close out. Big deflect.
Yep.
NIU is able to clean out a good second map. And we're going to map 3. We are going to Sanctuary. Is it Sanctuary? Yeah.
Yep.
Sanctuary.
I'm loving how quick we're taking and ending these fights, whether we win or lose. It feels like we're not hesitating.
Yeah.
Very locked in. I do like to see it.
I agree. We're definitely looking pretty good here. I definitely like the ult. The ult cycle was going good. Like everything there for Mecha Base, I feel like was going pretty good for us. I think this point might be a little bit tough just because we're going to be running into that. Since Torb is getting his light of day right now with being very anti-dive. I think NIU might struggle a bit for this point, but I think they're going to know what to do. And we're already here kind of just poking them out. They are able to force them to just like play into the open. I do like NIU trying to set up on the point side here. Unfortunately, Gooby just gets mass spammed out by this Torb. But they are able to find a pick onto the Sojourn. I like this hack coming out from Allegro here. Hopefully able to get out. And still up. He's still kind of lurking here. They get the Torb down to 1, and Torb falls. NIU does have the man advantage here. Able to find the hack onto Hazard, just kind of doing a big shoot at the tank, trying to get him out, and they force him out, and NIU is going to flip before they even get 10%, which is massive here. I definitely like the aggression, even though Gooby fell kind of early. We were still able to, like, we were able to keep it even with a pick, and then just able to keep up some pretty consistent pressure. Unfortunately, Allegro's going to get called out there, and they're able to find him early, so unfortunately no pressure from Hack. I want to see some cycle touches here maybe, just before they flip, try to maximize. Unfortunately, Aussie's going to fall. He's going to say, I want to see some swap touches, you know, try to extend things out as long as we can. But we're back here in the neutral. I think the Jorn is over on left. I think that's going to be the bigger hit if they can. But they are able to find the Ana. Unfortunately, Allegro falls again. They are able to find the Torb. I think they do just finish. Oh, Kiri TP'd in. And that's just another helpful pick for NIU. I was going to say, hopefully they go on this Jorn. But they're just able to get it done. And they are able to find a pick onto this Hazard too. Fortunately, Gooby's not able to get a powered punch. But we are able to get a point flip, which is even better. So I like this. We have our backline just kind of sitting super far back that, you know, if Hazard wants to get to them, he's going to have to travel 12 light years.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go way out of his way.
Yeah, and by the time he gets there, our front line is so fast that, like, they're already there by the time he even can get back to our backline. Unfortunately, Allegro gets picked off kind of early there. Maybe Aussie is able to find a trade onto this Ana, which would be pretty big. I like that, not committing. Probably knows that she still has sleep. And she even has the Kiri pocket. Hopefully just able to keep being a little bit annoying back here. And I feel like it's distracting long enough on the Ana that Gooby's just able to come in and get her. And for the most part, our friend line's pretty fast, so they'll be back here before their Ana's even back. So here I kind of want to see NIU just kind of go for it quick. Like, Ana's going to be coming back with Nano, which is unfortunate for us. But, you know, we're able to find something quick before she can Nano anyone. That's massive for us. And we're already seeing the ult come out here from Miami. Unfortunately, Gooby's going to get walled and fall. NIU is down 2. Hopefully able to kind of still recontest this. Want to see what they're able to do here. We're coming online. We have Rally. Kind of see what we're able to do here. Okay, we're switching up the comp, which I do like. I think kind of noticing that this spam between like Torb and Jorn is just starting to get a lot, especially with the high sustain that they have.
Yeah.
I like this Rally coming out from Hayes. Definitely able to stay up for a little bit longer. Hopefully able to find this pick onto Hazard with him being 1. They're popping a lot. Unfortunately, Austin just a little bit too much in the lava.
But we do
NIU still not down, but unfortunately they are down flip-flop, and Hayes fell too. And unfortunately, NIU is going to lose out
very
on
close
0.3,
match.
but a very close one. Very close indeed. But we're going to see where we're going to next. Stay tuned for the next map, Huskies.
Hello, NIU, and welcome back to round 2 here. We're on Numbani now, and I'm joined here by Gooby.
Hello, everybody.
And, of course, I'm Plazimoto. Looking forward to our second match here on Numbani. What would you like to see coming out of this?
I'm really looking to see I think I'm seeing a diva pick here from PK, Ethan, but a Winston pick wouldn't surprise. Amalga, Torbjorn, okay.
Okay.
Are they on attack? Okay, we're on defense here, so that actually didn't look too crazy.
Yeah. I was still surprised, though.
I was a little surprised there, too. I think we're going to be stealing the Eastern Michigan turret spot this game, if I had to guess.
Yes, sir.
Ostian Torb.
That is what PK0 and I were just talking about.
But Miami's running a serious brawl comp. They're going to escort their Sim and Bastion straight to this high ground, and there's not much that Ethan will be able to do with just Matrix. So it'll be interesting to see how NIU plays that.
That is actually an interesting comp into this. Also,
whoa,
not where I
lot of
thought
switches.
the turret would be going.
Yeah, me neither, but I don't hate the back turret to start.
It's definitely fair. Oh, we're on Winston and Tracer now.
Yeah, they made a lot of switches right at the start there. Allegro with
Great
some
shot.
nasty shots as always from this guy.
Oh!
He's just going to find another pick there. Unfortunately, Alonso gets found.
Beautiful shots coming out
Yeah,
from
just-
Allegro.
Always consistent. If he finds that first shot, he almost always finds the second.
Yep.
Unfortunately, no dynamite connects, but he finds the first into the second, stops the Winston dive, but he
Oh.
gets traded out there. It's not going to be the trade we want to see that early, but He does have 40 to Bob, and we're going to look to take some early trades here. Going to pop that E up with the Torb aggression. Torb unfortunately gets caught out, but we apply a lot of pressure to Winston to buy that time back for Allegro to start that long walk. We're just going to play back a point. We know we're down 2. Trying to get aggressive on the supports. I like the idea. Winston's going to be really low. We're going to get a tick here, but not many choices. Ethan looking to get the Winston trade. Cannot find it. Unfortunately,
Can't find
gets
it.
knocked out of mech. Allegro's going to be close to Bob here. It looks like that's going to be first point for Miami. A good take by them. It was an unfortunate pick that let NIU get pushed through, but it was a good hold. Allegro was getting a lot of picks from that angle. It looks like Jill had a bit of a disconnect there. I saw her standing still.
Unlucky.
We're having some technical issues that we were having at her PC. This is not what you want to see. Hopefully she can just shake that off, continue on strong.
Hopefully.
We get the remake. They're gonna nano Winston.
Winston with the walk. Looking to get our back line. Oh, huge pick by Allegro.
The Bob hits Tracer is ridiculous there.
The out comes out in the chat.
Yeah. I mean, fair.
Definitely felt that one.
Yeah, Tracer's life is quick when you get hit that hard. Just so much poke from Allegro here onto the Winston, which is exactly what we need.
Great
Tracer's
bomb.
Gonna stick a very important pulse. He stops the dive on Winston. Great use of shotgun.
Oh.
Fortunately, he cannot stop that primal. Torb gets the trade there. It's a great trade. He will be traded out.
We did find some big trades.
The trade on Anna's going to be massive. She's going to be the slowest back. I imagine we're going to see some super aggression here from Ethan while he's got that remech ready.
Yeah, definitely as the cart approaches the checkpoint here. Gonna look to make a play.
I will say this is the hardest part of this point, around this corner here. Early Bob coming out. It's going to be a lot of pressure on Ethan here. He's going to remech, but Bob might be able to take him.
Yeah, just,
Kiriko with the headshot, but gets the trade.
ooh.
We still have more ults if we need them.
Looks like Miami is pulling back a little bit. Never mind. Dives in. Oh,
Great
beat.
They're going to get another nano off on Winston.
Flip-flop finding massive value on her dive.
Yeah. Big sleep on the Diva.
Oh. Unfortunately, Diva gets demeched, and that's the end of the fight. It was a good hold.
Yeah, not a bad hold at all so far. Unfortunately, first point got taken a little bit quicker than we would have liked, but this is where you get a lot of your time stalled. The ult economy looks pretty close. Miami arguably leading.
Looking to make some switches here.
Diva to Ramacho. I do like that brawl switch.
Definitely makes sense here for this last corner.
Definitely. Just going to withstand that bubble pressure. I think we're looking for the pick on Tracer here. Looking for the pick on Ash now. We're going to see a Bob come up with Primal, which is great value. That Bob is going to apply so much pressure on this corner.
Exactly, yeah. I was loving that in response to the dive.
So it's so good. They trade out Osti, but Bob can just
It ate all their
make it a
momentum.
wash. Yeah, I mean, the Primal can't chase. And without their on a sleep for Bob, there's just not anything they can do to address it that quickly. Jamie's going to look for this Tracer pick. Can she find it? Oh my gosh, she can.
She can.
No question that. Big Torbjorn headshots.
Oh.
Such a funny little character. We're just going to take some neutral here. We're giving a lot of point progress, but they're just setting for the last fight here.
Miami does have ult advantage going into this last fight. Nanoed Winston coming in, anti on the Torb. Torb does fall. We respond
Big pummel value here.
with our
Can't
own
chase,
rush.
but he contains well. He'll be able to maybe build Annihilation for this last fight. It's going to be important to see if he can get it. Torb's also really close to that all, but I don't think Miami will have the pressure here to push through without another good dive. Looking for it right now. Winston's really pressured.
Very pressured.
They're going to have to
Jumps
use cleanse
back.
defensively, and this is going to be a great engage time for Ethan. He saw that cleanse. He saw Winston's pressured out.
Yep, that was the perfect time to be
Unfortunately,
aggressive.
Jill gets double tapped by Ana. It's just so much damage, but it won't quite matter.
Yep, no, we are able to clean up the fight as best as we could there.
Really just impressive by Miami that the nano building time is insanely quick.
It is insanely quick. Already back at 85% and counting.
A minute 30 left on the clock here. We're going to unlucky pick onto Jill.
Definitely going to want to see the Torbjorn ult coming down onto cart.
Here comes the nano Winston, and it's going to pick
Oh,
out a Torb.
unfortunately gets picked off before he's able to ult the payload here.
Ethan's going to have to play for some time here just to get out this Lucio beat that he knows he has coming from spawn. There it is.
Ethan finds some
Massive.
great picks.
It's
Looking to pressure
massive.
out Winston.
Forces the primal. He knows he can just hold his right click here. Tank that Bob damage. Cart is approaching, but he can't get the touch right now. Hopefully we can see.
Oh, Hayes
Jill
with
gets
the touch.
Austin on the Reaper switch. Love that. Pressuring this Winston out. They know he doesn't have primal. This Dynamite's going to catch him. He unfortunately can't get caught by that cleanse. Ash getting a lot of value from this off angle here.
Definitely like the pressure Allegro's putting on the Ash.
Fortunately, it looks like
Sojourn ult does come out.
OT is just too far to reach. 30
Yep,
seconds on the
just
clock.
slightly too far.
Unfortunately, we will not see Austin touch there, but that was
That was a great
4
hold.
minutes
Yeah,
hold there at the end.
Yeah.
There. So that's what NIU really needed.
it could have been a whole lot worse.
Yeah. And that's just that 30 seconds there. That's just the 30 seconds we lost in the first point there.
Mhm.
But the unfortunate pick on Allegro. But
And still, even getting him below a minute, you know,
Yeah.
at least you'll get a minute too if it does go to an overtime push.
exactly.
So.
Getting that safe. Getting safe so you can't be forced into a
Mhm.
draw situation is really what was key there. Because right, if we under a minute, it will still
We'll get a minute. They'll get a
Right,
minute
yeah.
33. Yeah.
Because if they got us to OT there and then they end with the minute, it puts us in a draw or lose situation.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
that's just not one you want to be in. I'm guessing we're going to see the Diva comp here, coming out with like a Genji Sojourn from NIU. Miami with the Winston. Oh, and I was very wrong. It's going to be the Winston Sombra Reaper dive.
Interesting.
I wonder if they were predicting another Winston play by Scooter.
I can imagine, yeah. You know, don't see the Aussie Reaper coming out too often, but I have faith.
I do have faith as well. Reaper is, without his perks even, still so strong.
Definitely.
Especially into this comp here. I'll be able to find a lot of value. I mean, I'm a little worried about how we're going to close the distance into their Ash, but I think if we can take the Brawl strong enough, we will have no problem closing that space. Now, do you think they're going to go just through main here?
I would kind of like to see them. I was gonna say I would like to see Austin teleport up from behind, maybe off of PK's dive from main. But looks like we're just gonna walk main here.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to give the space to...
And really, Miami is not super hard committed to holding that
Well,
doorway.
Baker gets caught out, unfortunately, by Kiriko, but we're going to look for some trades here, knowing that we're down one.
And flip
A lot
flop
of
and
pressure on
PK0
Winston.
on the dive.
They have a really good separation on this Ana here. Unfortunately, Jill gets picked out. We do
Oh,
get
flip
the
flop
Ana
able to
trade.
find the kill, but does get traded out.
It's going to be a massive pick here. Allegro with the option to spawn camp. I don't think he'll be able to actually get there, though, now that he's been caught out.
Oh, ooh, able to get away.
Just able. Ana should still be on the journey back, but she'll be pretty close now. But you can see her just way over there on the way back.
All right, looks like we're committing to this dive.
We're going to clear this Winston and this Ash off high. I like that. Aussie's
Okay.
going to follow him down. We're going to go ahead and flip back.
Looking to take control of
Kiri
this
no
high
Val,
ground.
no TP. Can we find the Kiri now? If we do find the Kiri, that's a big trade for us. We're up one. We're up. Winston gets pressured out. Great trades. Jill gets both those final blows.
Yep, that was nuts. And we do find the Tracer.
And that's a great
Decent little stagger.
decent stagger. Staggering Tracer is always rough as she is so
Yeah.
fast, but you take what you can get.
Yep.
Allegro recently has been playing such a brawl Sombras, punishing any dive that the opposition takes. Oh, Aussie's gonna get slept here, but it's gonna match up perfectly with Winston's dive. What a disgusting
I
dive.
love the W key commitment here.
He knew he had that cleanse coming his way, and he trusted it, and it did happen. Unfortunately, we do get traded out, but we are getting lots of point progress right now. We took the 4v5, we made it work, and we're just going to take that point progress to go. We didn't use any ults. It's a fine fight. It's really good progress for the first corner.
Yeah, the pressure that comes out when PK0 and Austin link up is definitely a problem.
Yeah, and that right there, that counter EMP was what I was talking about. He just waits for you to take your turn and then throws a hack in the system.
Yep.
Ethan taking a lot of poke here. Doesn't want to primal if he doesn't have to. It's a good save by Ethan. Unfortunately, Summer gets picked off by some kunais.
The unlucky kunai.
That character is so strong.
Can't be peeking doorways when there's a Kiri on the team.
No,
You gotta treat it like a widow.
Yep.
Yep.
She'll still throw him even if you're not there. But nothing you can really do to stop the random Kiriko headshot.
Just pray.
Just pray. We're going to see some aggression. Oh, unfortunately, Ethan gets picked off before he can primal, so we're going to look for trades here. Can't really find any way out. Get a massive Tracer pick. We were just talking about how balanced that character is.
Yep. A live demonstration for Tracer.
Yep. So we know we're going to come into this fight up one. Ethan on the way back. I'm going to guess we're going to see some big ult usage here. Ethan's going to teleport to back high with the beat engage.
Oh, with the beat engage is crazy. I wouldn't hate to see a Q here. Oh, does not
D.Va
commit.
on him. He doesn't... I'm not sure how long that D.Va was there. If he would have made it through Matrix or not, would have been close.
Yeah, I'm also not sure how long the D.Va was there. Might have been the correct decision to hold it.
A 3-2 trade on the ults there. Or a 2-2, I'm sorry. Oh, Jamie makes it out. Smooth escape. And they're getting real close to that final checkpoint. We're looking for some big Reaper ult value here. It'll be hard to find with that D.Va pick. But if we can knock her out of mech or get her on a different angle than Austin, he'll surely be able to find some value.
At least have the flight be down.
We're going to close that distance to back. Fortunately, we can't make car progress at the moment.
Huge peel and damage coming out from
Yeah.
Flip Flop there. That was pretty gross.
It's a real showcase of why this character might need some rebalancing. There's the Nano D.Va coming out. We're just going to take this fight dry now. Trying to peel that D.Va off the backline, but not much you can do. Get close to the Kiriko trade. So many ones, but just can't finish them.
Yep. D.Va definitely is presenting a problem for the Reaper ult here.
Yeah. You know Austin would have used it if D.Va wasn't around. Matrix is just not fun to use. I mean, you Reaper ult when there's a Matrix on the field.
Yep. Feels like the only time he'd get a chance is if D.Va was out of mech, but that seems to be quite an issue. Not an easy tank to just burn down.
We're going to get some feel for our backline here. Tracer
Great peel,
so
but
close to getting picked up, but unfortunately they get Kiri. We're going to have to just call that fight there and reset. We're looking at the last fight up and coming.
Definitely looking for the last push here.
A really
Definitely
surprising
gonna
ult by
want to
Miami.
kite that, yeah.
If we can kite that and reset, we'll get a fight. Really great kite by Jill. If everybody else can live, we'll be at a good ult. Pretty even ults now if we can get this last fight in. This is where that confidence really comes in. We know they're not positioned correctly, so we're going to just keep this pressure up.
Yep, PK0 just boxing the enemy D.Va right here.
Escorting his Reaper.
Finds an ISO'd Kiri, pushes it, gets the bell out.
Gets the pick on Ash. We're up one here. Aussie's looking for anything to...
Definitely itching to use that Q right now.
Gets picked up by Kiri. D.Va does not have remake. We're gonna have Persona come down here. Unfortunately, Aussie's... Oh, unlucky.
Unlucky.
So much diva value there from Matrix.
Yeah, it really felt like Miami's diva there was just so aware of the constant Reaper threat and just went out of his way to keep Austin in check.
Yep.
Just watching that, it did seem really difficult to deal with.
Pooter Scooter is his name, and his diva is pretty insane. Can't get around that Matrix. And it's just hard. It's hard to find, like you said, it's hard to find the value. You don't just want to force it, obviously. And Diva was just doing a really good job there. So we're going to take a quick intermission, but great game, too, by Miami and NIU.
Yep, thank you for tuning in.
And welcome back. We are headed to New Junk City. Got Osti125 on the mic. Joining the room with Goob.
What's going on, guys?
And we got Plazimoto in. Seeing what he can do, wreak some havoc against Miami. See if we can start to turn the tides and see if NIU can come ahead with the reverse sweep. We managed to do it once every year. I think that's kind of our stat, is once per year we end up doing a reverse sweep. So, I mean, if there's any time to do it, let's make it right now.
Let's make it right now. And honestly, all the games have been pretty close. So it's not too far-fetched to see a win here,
Yep.
and then a win on the next one following that.
Yep, and we knew this was going to happen. We saw them put Alfonso in. The immediate call was, oh, Alfonso's going in. He's playing Maga. We knew that. We knew that was coming for a long time. So I doubt that Sim is going to stay. I think that's a TP out of spawn. But actually, I don't know. But we'll see. We got Allegro on the Sombra.
I hope if that Sim stays that we see Kyle switch to Farah.
Nope. There we go.
Okay.
So, yep, we got the Sombra Venture rolling out for the DPS lineup. Arisa should be good into Maga. We knew that was coming. And Standard Lucio Kiriko backline. Allegro trying to find some off angles here. We're calling for a big rotate around. We knew Reaper TP'd in behind. Trying to stabilize as much as we can. Unfortunately, Reaper is going to pick off Hayes on the Lucio here. Unable to be traded out. Both supports are going to fall for the side of NIU. And there's not much. They're just going to be forced to get out here. Hopefully, yeah, I was going to say hopefully mitigate some casualties, but Plazimoto is going to get found out. Tough first fight, but not too much committed, not too much lost. So, a couple percentage we should be rolling back in here pretty quickly. Well, we're going to try and take another off angle here. This time on the left side. Lucio heard that. It's going to send out some shots. Going to try and put some pressure on this Sombra early. Good pick by Allegro. That's going to give us the sign to walk. A big cleanse from Curie taking out the hack.
Oh.
1 HP. Allegro should be screaming go, go, go. And
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to get clipped later.
Yeah.
As soon as the match is done, Allegro will be in the VOD clipping that moment. Hi, Allegro. We caught that.
We
Nice
saw
job.
it. That was nice.
And Lucio hack. And it's just going to be finished out here.
Good retake.
Plazzy finding the Mog. BK0 run it down on the Lucio. Great retake by NIU here. 70% is a bit tough on Miami. That's really just one fight win.
We do have the ult advantage, though.
We do have the ult advantage. EMP is going to go crazy here. They're
Hopefully an
definitely
early
already talking
EMP
about.
to win this fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely talking about who they want to blow up with EMP here. BK0 trying to just keep the front line tied down as much as he can. Reaper TP'd out. They're going to know. That's tough. We're going to have to commit some ults here. The rush goes out. Curie TP's away. Maga's going to pin the point, and they get the flip. That's really bad. Trading the rush. PK0 going to fall, and that is most likely going to be the point.
I believe
in terms
so.
of Miami. Hack going out onto Hayes especially. Plazimoto going in for a last second touch, but as expected, nothing else to do. No ults are going to go out. Just gonna take the loss on that point, and it is what it is. Rolling over into the next. In my opinion, that first point is the hardest one. It's a tough one. I don't know how you feel about fighting it, but
It's
stressful
a very
for me.
strange. It feels very circular, and
Yeah.
you get disconnected from your team very fast.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to put it. Very, very disconnecting. It's hard to find the follow-up
Yes.
sometimes. Everything can be so far apart. But we're going to be moving on to the next point here. And we know Maga's coming in behind. That's going to be a
Great
cage.
cleanse. Oh,
Yep,
and
saving
great
MP for the
handy.
cage. See if we can sustain through it. Big dig site going out. Unfortunately, that Maga's just going to pin right through it. He's not going to care too much.
We are down 1. It is our tank, unfortunately, but we are even now.
Yeah,
They have a
Plazzy
take
finding the
advantage.
picks. Hack gets canceled. Actually, Hack doesn't get canceled onto Maga. Hack goes off. Plazzy trying to live. This Maga's taking a lot of damage, especially with that virus thrown in last second. Allegro knows it. He's going to be following up here. We need another hack. Oh, that's a big beat going
big
out and a
EMP.
big EMP. They're trying to get that Maga trade here. It is going to go out. Unfortunately, the point's been capped this whole time for the side of Miami. Allegro just needs to die
That's
and get
fine.
out. That'll be a team kill going over the way of Miami. We're going to see a reset here. No swaps on either side. Ult advantage, kind of equal here, I'd say.
It's a pretty equal.
Yeah, Rush is going to be coming up probably at the same time, by the time the fight gets started. EMP will be the next one online for NIU and for the game. By that, let's see. We're going to see an engagement here. Starting to use some util. The Rush is going to go out. Maga's going to be in. He's going to get hacked. We're going to pop Kitsune in return.
Big dig.
Trying to find Lucio. Kyle trying to find something to latch onto. Everything's all over the place. And unfortunately not going to be able to find anything. PK0 finding one trade. But it's not enough, and we know they're just going to wait for the Wraith to come out and go next.
I know it's got to be scary for Kyle trying to get in there as Venture, knowing that he can get hacked out of all of his escape options.
Yep. It's definitely difficult. Have to know where the Sombra is at all points. We got a cast swap coming out here instead of the Sombra. I kind of like that. I think it'll help with Lucio. It'll help with Sombra. And it'll restrict Maga a tiny bit.
Yes, I think it'll give Ethan some more breathing room here.
Yep.
He's definitely feeling the Reaper Mauga frontline pain.
Yeah. Yep, that's for certain. Absolutely. Playing this far side. Gonna go for a cap here. We know Sombra's ripping shots from down main. Reaper on the far side. Everyone else going over towards the main body of NIU. Reaper TPing in.
Reaper gets picked
Big
off.
kill from Hayes. An anti coming out. I didn't even realize we swapped to Ana.
We did swap to
Good
Ana.
Maga.
Big switch.
Maga kill out here.
Good picks.
And yeah. I think we made the necessary swaps when we needed to. I didn't even catch the Ana swap. But yeah, that's going to be wonders. No swaps out on the side of Miami. To be expected, I guess. Now that they know Ana is in full force, they just hold Suzu a little better. But
Yep.
their comp can still play around what we have going. But I think this fight's going to come down to ult usage. Who's going to pop them first? And I'd love to see us go now with our ults because, unfortunately, we're going to get EMP'd here. PK0 trying to sustain.
Sustain through. It looks like PK can live.
Unfortunately, the Aftershock isn't going to get much from the Venture here. We're just going to go to sustain, but that was only one ult used for one. Thought it was a lot worse than it was, but 1 for 1 is not a bad trade. We definitely got in one fight territory.
Yes.
I will say that. And I definitely brought it in one fight territory. So now if we can close it out, that'll be, of course, a different story. But I think we can. I think with these ults that we have coming up, we need to force a lot out of Miami, make them want to use their ults, and then we counter with it. We knew Cage was coming out here. We knew Death Blossom was coming out. Beat goes out too. It is beat for beat though. If we can either clean up this fight, or it looks like the fight's over.
Quick here.
It's all right.
We're gonna have the ult advantage into this, and it is last fight territory, I believe.
Yep, last fight. So Miami's looking to hold this. They're obviously gonna rip their rush. Kind of the only thing they have, and the last thing they want to win this point. We got to get set up. We got to go fast. This is a very interesting fight, and unfortunately, I think it's going to work very well for Miami, as nobody is going to get there to touch. Well, I take it back. Somebody got there. It was Ana. That's not who you want to touch.
She found a trade.
Found a trade.
But unfortunately, it looks like that's going to be it.
That is going to be it for the way of Miami. 3-0 is your score against the Huskies. GG's going out in the chat.
GG's. Really well played by Miami. That rotate at the end there was really cool. I really like that play by them.
Yeah.
Keeping that aggression, knowing that we had the ult advantage, they just kept the tempo advantage.
Yep. Very smart to know that that rush would get there as well. So not only was there the speed boost from Lucio, but the rush there, guaranteeing that they do make it in time. Allegro reacted with the high noon, but unfortunately not enough to keep in. A great play of the game coming out there from Miami. So well done to both sides.
Yeah, very well played.
NIU putting up an effort, but unfortunately not enough to close it out here. So there's going to be 3-0 going the side of Miami, and we will catch you guys on Thursday. Tune in for NIU versus Ball State. We'll be back here, regularly scheduled program, regular time. But thanks everyone. I've been Austin and Gooby.
Thank you all for watching and listening. We'll see you next time.
All right. Have a good week.